Cerberus, what you doing abducting people? For real. What are you doing? What do you think? Oh, my fuel's going a little low? That's a little iffy. Seriously, what? Of all the things Cerberus does, how do they justify the human abductions on the list of things that totally pro-human? Bending the nearest garden world to our Arcturus station is the primary source of its food supply and an important staging area for starship maintenance and repair. Occupying the planet would be key in any attempt to retake the system's relay. 2.25 million people here. Let's give Edie and James a chance. They don't get a lot of time in the field. What do we have here? Got my basic stuff still set up. I could probably just move forward from here, really. How about powers, though? Due to prior reconstructive surgery, your implants that still... What? Now it's... What? Alright. Well... I was gonna read what the rest of it said, but then it went away. So, guess it wasn't very important. These cost 4 points. Next overload costs 5. So there's my chance to go deeper down that if I want to. Which is not a bad idea, because shields are a pain. So do I want to incapacitate organic enemies for a short duration, or increase the recharge speed by even more? Both are tempting. Being able to incapacitate people would be pretty nice, especially if it's going to be bouncing between different targets. Oh yeah, multiple people getting stunned would be pretty good. Even though a faster recharge is tempting, but right now we're talking about 0.14 seconds. It's probably not as useful as a chance at stunning somebody, especially if that applies to the chain. Because if I could chain stun people, that'd be great news. Let's go further down Incinerate, I think. Increase the damage by an additional 40% over 8 seconds, or recharge speed. Let's go for the damage. Pure damage. Raw, unadulterated power. Chain overload. Let's go chain overload again. I like chain overload. Let's max out James's last skill. Increase squad mate health and shields by 20%. Sounds like the go-to, yeah. It's all about the party. Max out Carnage. Increase damage to armored units or just damage in general. Being a special anti-armor skill sounds like it'd be coming in handy, so let's go for that. Next point costs 4 for fortification, or I can go down frag grenade. Let's do that a little bit. 1 more grenade capacity. There we go. We got it. Also, I've now reached the point where my renegade star fits inside the meter on the screen and no longer is being held off by a little arrow. So yay! For some reason that feels like some kind of milestone. I don't really have a proper explanation as to why, honestly.
Shepard, Cerberus strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning. Initial reports indicated they were recruiting civilians, but further investigation suggested that people are being taken against their will.
For what purpose?
Unknown. We sent a recon team to investigate, and the Cerberus squads reacted by targeting civilians in public facilities. Officially, Cerberus is denying responsibility and condemning the action. They're either lying, or we're dealing with a rogue faction.
And innocents are caught in their crosshairs.
Exactly. Secure the area so we can establish a rescue lifeline to the rest of the city.
Approaching the drop point, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
The people down there are counting on you, Commander. Hack it out.
Fielding an avalanche of civilian SOS requests, Commander. The bulk are concentrated on the upper street. Cerberus forces are pinning them down. You better hurry.
On my way. Keep me updated.
Roger that.
This entire place is a bunch of prefab portables just sort of stacked on each other in crazy patterns. There's so many spots where it's just like an open window to space. That's super dangerous. Although it definitely reminds me of some locations from Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Or am I thinking of Mankind Divided, not Human Revolution. Which one do I want to map? And do I want to enable anyone's stuff? Nope, you guys don't really have ammo types right now. Might as well turn that one on, just to make yourself a little bit more powerful. Do those stay active or what? Yeah, neither of you activated a cooldown, huh? So those just active? Okay, sure. So they both have a thing that's going to make them harder to kill. And so do I. We all do. Everyone gets to be shiny all the time. Haha. Ooh, what's that? Comms log. Svetlana Alexandrov. They have us surrounded. Private security from the depot tried to help, but they got slaughtered. Someone has to know. Someone has... Oh. Somebody just died trying to type something, apparently. Oh, the civilians are under attack. Right. Oh, that's not nice. Stop that. Go to hell. There we go. Ow, by the way. Wow.
The diversion is working, Commander. Civilians are on the move.
I reached next to 0 health almost immediately. Whoa. Bad times. Hey there. Oh. Well, now I can't see anything. Oh no, I've been blinded. Did I get him? Nope. Would have been funny if all that blinding led to me still just nailing him. Hi there. Bye. Don't know where he landed. Don't care, particularly. Yay! Yay! Oh. Stop that. Alright, so your armor needs to be dealt with. Carnage. There we go. Well, that's taken care of. Thanks, Jacob. Oh, shit. Vega? James Vega. Jacob's the Mass Effect 2 character. Wow, they even gave them similar-ish names, actually. Oh, good dodge, I guess. Not gonna save you. Hi there. How you doing? He's fine. That's Vega, right? I couldn't quite tell. He looks exactly like all of my enemies. There you go. Woohoo! I like the part where they shoot off into space. They use a Unity to heal my horrible, horrible health bar situation. Ow? Stop that. Oh, it got away. That's a bad place to land. If I were to, you know, be judgy. Which I'm definitely not, obviously.
Hold on, Commander.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I'm tracking civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Where are they?
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there.
Gotta double time it.
This is definitely one of those multiplayer... This is definitely one of those campaign levels where you're just straight up playing like a multiplayer mode, but in single player. Much like the one where we had to get like the 5 data points or whatever in a Cerberus facility. In fact, I think this is literally a level I've played before in multiplayer, but I could be wrong. I'm sure it's the same assets at the very least. Boing! 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 Cover will not save you. I can still reach you when you're on the ground. How you doing? Not good? Hey civilians, how you doing?
Look! Reinforcements are here!
Try to stay calm.
What? What should we do?
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus troops are heading your way. If you can hold the line there, it'll give the civilians time to escape.
You heard him. We hold here.
I'm so scared.
Hey there. Nope, stop that. Oh, you just threw the grenade at the civilians. Stop that. Shame on you. Incinerate. 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 Nope, where are you going? Hi there. Nope. You dead yet? You dead yet? Oh, that guy down there. Being a problem. Hi. Nope, nope. He just tried to stab me with his Omnitool weapon. Were there civilians at the last stop? Did they all die before I arrived or something? I did not mean to jump down. Hello. He'll be fine. Oh, that was a bad time for him. There we go. Just gonna undo that. What? I didn't undo his armor shield. Damn it. There we go. Much better. There we go. Oh, crap. They're just running around in the open. That's dangerous. Hi there. Delayed carnage explosion. Ah! Bad. Where? There you are. Off that ladder. OSHA is displeased now, for sure. Whee! Hey, come on out. Oopsie, did I do that? Oopsie, did I do that? Was that an explosion? A horrible, horrible murder explosion? You guys are really in the open right now. That's dangerous. How do I clear that? I need to get you guys out of here. Oh, oh, I should have done the thing. Well, this'll do. This'll do. Anyone else? No one? Oh, feel so left out. There's no one else. What are you guys shooting at? Holy crap! There's more guys. Stop that. There we go. That's how you do a proper explosion. That was a bad shot. Whatever I was trying to accomplish was not that. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. I just juggled him. That's fantastic. There we go. Anyone else? I love that I can shoot them around corners like that. This attack is silly. There we go. That was a stacked explosion. Ow. My organs. I like them on the inside. They're really useful there, specifically, I'd say. Nope. Gotcha. What you can do about that, huh? Oh, sorry. Did I interrupt something? Oh, that was a bad time. Explosion! That's the wrong attack to use, but he's disabled probably. So I guess it works. How many damn enemies are there? Oh, he missed. Made me miss. Stop that. Are they just coming in waves or what? Like, starting to feel like there's infinite enemies right about now. Wow. Wow. He's down.
Go!
Are they going somewhere?
Hold the transport.
Holy crap, was there supposed to be that many enemies? Hold the transport. There's clearly no transport here for them to catch.
Good work, everyone.
I'll pick you up at the LZ, Commander.
I would say that this qualifies pretty high on the list of situations where it doesn't make sense for there to only be 2 of us. Or 3 of us. Like, oh, Cerberus is abducting civilians, we gotta get out there, as many boots on the ground as possible to stop the abductions. We'll send 3 people. Everyone else is gonna sit back and watch. What? That always feels strange. But that's just the concession of the video game. You always have the same number of party members, no matter how much or how little sense it makes. To the point where when you do the DLC for the second game, The Arrival, it feels really weird that it's the one time in the entire game you only get to bring one, no companions.
Reports of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down there have a chance now. We're solidifying a foothold and getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I hope we can say the same for Earth.
One day, Commander. For now, we've got our work cut out for us. Carry on.
Hey, 10 grand. I like money. Another Alliance asset, Arcturus 1st Division. Another 60 points there. We're well beyond the requirement for the minimum at the very least, sitting here at 76% readiness rating and 1,400, almost 1,500. We're getting there. So, well, that's vague. Alien? Huh. Weirdly vague. Solarian, 20 points total. Good job, Solarians. You really nailed it. It's just one guy. Krogan, ex-Cerberus, Crucible, Alliance. I want to point out how much Alliance assistance we have and how much Solarian assistance we have. 20 versus 820. Although Alien is vague. This is the Spectres, Hanar and Drell. We have more Hanar and Drell than Solarian assistance right now. How weird is that? How weird is that? Are there any outgoing calls I can play? Nope. Ain't nothing. Ain't not a thing. Alright, we'll see what other side quests I can pick up, because I want to get as much done as I can side quest wise before I continue, just because it's hard to tell what stuff might...
You hear we had to evac another colony? We're losing a lot. Don't hear about the Reapers losing much.
Well, Reapers don't have colonies. Neither does Cerberus. If they did, we could drop an asteroid on them.
Oh. I hate Cerberus too, but we probably shouldn't drop asteroids on them, just as a general rule. Or anyone, really. Well, maybe Reapers, but it'd be a little hard. They can move.
Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy, though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we might have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
A big fan of tabletop over video games, basically. So what I was saying earlier is that as we proceed, it's hard to tell what content might become unavailable as you progress the story through its various chapters and stuff, and irreversible progress can be made here and there, so I'm trying to do some of these things if I can. I'm a little worried about going to the Tuchanka Cerberus thing, because that might affect other things, because it's on Tuchanka. I think I'll do all the Tuchanka stuff together. Holding off on Leviathan for now, because that's a story DLC that, much like Omega, makes sense to do a little later. I'll do Omega relatively soon, but Leviathan probably should hold off for longer, or it'll feel weird to have it happen so early in the game. Kind of like how Arrival feels weird to play when it comes up, but I figured I'd do it because I was like, oh, that's weird how it just shows up, huh? And we sort of went through why that was weird. Right, Barlavan. The Dranic system, the Krogan DMZ. Isn't that just... Is that different from Tuchanka? Let's find out. I love this series, but I'm really bad at navigating the map for the world, the worlds in the universe and everything. It's just a bunch of spots on a map. You just gotta memorize them, the location of all of them, and that's not always easy. I'm actually running out of fuel. I think you auto refuel if you go to the Citadel. So the flashy spots are supposed to be the ones that are locations you go. Scan for Dr. Garneau. I don't know what mission that is. It might be the Leviathan one, so I'm going to avoid that for now. Krogan DMZ is this entire zone. Okay. I did not realize that the what do you call them? Clusters, I guess. I didn't realize that the Krogan DMZ was a cluster of its own, not counting systems themselves, of course. So cure the genophage, extract Turian survivors, and investigate Cerberus presence. Let's refuel real quick. But the Dranic system, I believe, wasn't that where it was? Yep, Dranic system. There we go. So let's go check in on Barlavan's query. Yep. Hey, nice and nearby. Hey there.
I found something.
Hey. I haven't had the scans actually do something in a while. Hey, 200 units of fuel. That's not at all what I'm going for. Sweet, thanks. Is this what we're looking for? Rothla? Can't do anything there. Crap. Gotta double check the journal now. They're just trapped in this system. Ah, well this is an iffy situation because that means I need to scan. Let's save, actually. There we go. Just in case. Because that one scan pretty much filled that thing out. So it might be on this thing. There we go. Ooh, it's real full now. That's a problem. Rothla. Start that scanner. Shadow Broker Wet Squad, that's it. Okay. Apparently that wasn't a mission. Surprise! In fact, a lot of these might not be missions. Maybe I should just take the moment to clean those out right now, I guess. Yeah, maybe. Just make my way down the list of things that are just like, hey, check out this place. Alright, so the Batarians mentioned these pillars of strength, I believe. It's like a morale thing. What's that? Are you what I'm looking for? Karshan. The Batarian homeworld. Right, this place is a mess right now. We've indicated that this whole place is being destroyed by the Reapers. I'm kind of surprised we can just swoop on in and grab something. Alright, well, pillars of strength it is. Our next trip has us going off to Castellus, which I believe is in the ballpark of the Turian homeworld stuff, I think. Not encouraging.
Signal confirmed.
Aha! Might have to get out of here fast. So let's go quickly. There we go. So we should be able to find the banner of the 1st Regiment, which we heard them talking about at the bar. There we go. Let's hopefully get the Turians' morale in, well, a slightly less shit situation. That is maximized Reaper awareness. I'm getting out of here immediately. Alright, here's Spectre, I believe. So next objective is just to turn in as many things as we can around the Citadel. And the first thing I want to do is stop by the requisitions location if I can. Ooh. Citadel entry authorization. Instructions at Grissom instructors at Grissom Academy have requested facilities on the Citadel to train young students who escaped the attack on the school but are not yet ready to join the other older students in combat. Citadel authorities will find room for the students if a Spectre approves the request. Yes. Got it. What can I buy here? Information on Bilal Osoba. This is the son of Dominic Osoba, who... Yeah, Alliance soldier Bilal Osoba, son of the ambassador Dominic Osoba, is missing in action on Benning and presumed... Oh, that's where I just was. I must have missed it. And presumed dead. Civilians engaged in black market trades with occupying Cerberus troops have also been able to procure the dog tags of fallen Alliance soldiers, and obtaining proof of Bilal's death would ease his father's mind. To maintain deniability of black market trafficking, the dog tags should be presented as though the Spectre personally retrieved them from Bilal Osoba's body. Bing. SMG power magnifier. 15% power damage. Ooh. I'll grab that. Apparently I missed that too. Oh. I only heard like a few words of it, but that was Ashley Williams news. Neat. Conveniently, I believe the person we're looking for is right outside. So the thing I just got from here is right out here. I think there's a few people actually here. There's at least one Volus that's looking for something I just got. I don't remember.
I'm not sure why. There was something important I had to do, and...
Oh, are you looking for someone, ma'am?
Maybe. I have these papers, but I'm not sure why.
Here, why don't I take care of these for you? Would that help?
Yes. Yes, please. You know, you remind me of someone. My son. He's dating an Asari. She looks remarkably like you do. He's so very happy.
Thank you. That's wonderful, ma'am.
Oh, she's delivering great news to her, but under the tragic guise of like her having no idea who she's talking to and what's going on. But she just revealed that her son's happy, so that's good. So that means she just revealed that person makes their son happy. I think this person needs something.
Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
Whoops. That's the wrong Volus. Well, here's the guy that was freaking out about his son, at the very least.
Yes, his squad did return.
Have you found my son?
I found your son's body in the slums on Benning. He sacrificed himself to save his squad.
I see. Their guilt made them avoid me. They should feel honored by his sacrifice. I know that I do. Thank you, my friend.
Asari intelligence is reporting.
It's tragic. Hard to tell. It can be hard to tell someone that someone else was lost.
Please select the destination. 1 moment.
When you could just as easily avoid them. Oh yeah, by the way, we're all alive because your son died for us. It's the right thing to do though, so you should do it. Although I wonder if there was some irritating red tape going on there. This is the worst time for red tape though, because...
Stuck here. I hate this guard duty assignment. I hate everything right now.
Nothing to do about it.
We each stand duty in our own ways.
At least your wife and the kids went on that trip you mentioned a while back. Where was it again?
They canceled the trip. Donated the funds to some charity when Earth was hit. And then...
Paladin. Shit. I'm sorry.
Everything's fucked, everyone's dying, and everyone knows it. Let's hold on to 5 minutes of hedonism in purgatory and pretend that it won't hit us here. After all, the lights are funny colored.
Yeah. Raise a glass, boys. Ballard Osoba. Only on account of him do I still draw breath.
Ballard Osoba, one brave son of a bitch.
Hear, hear.
That's some cool continuity between the two things I just did. Neat.
Do you guys have a tab? Where are the dancers? I want dancers.
Well, the dance floor's over there.
Not dancers, dumbass. Dancers. I'm here for shore leave, not the Viennese waltz.
I don't,
Oh, come on. If there's an ass shaking somewhere on this station, you guys know where it is.
She's not taking a hint. It's interesting. That can be the most agonizing type of person sometimes. Not specifically the ones that don't take a hint, but people that are just on all the time. Like, way too engaged, way too active, way too, like, oh, give me just, like, an inch of space. And it's like, no, I'm totally energized and full of life and, stuff happening right now or else. Where the hell are those Turians? I thought they were here. Have I made a terrible mistake here? Yeah. There's a Turian officer somewhere here. By the way, this is a ridiculously overfull quest still. By the way, I looked it up. Eden Prime Resistance Movement. That's just going to be there forever now. I missed one codex entry type thing to pick up, so now the quest is incompletable because you can't go back to that location. So it just floats there for the rest of the game, presumably. A few of these are waiting for me to go progress the story before the systems that you can get their stuff in or even unlock. Let's get a drink. Commander Shepard has to glide backwards on her heels so that she can start the walk up to the drink animation from the correct spot. And then she just kind of flings back. Alright, somewhere around here is a Turian I want to talk to. Damn it. Now I'm gonna find them. There's Arya. Let's not talk to her right now. Now we play the fun game of which Turian is it? Oh, it's this crew. I just didn't walk far enough back.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
The banner of Commander Shepard. I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards. The banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
Neat. It's also relatively minor amounts of effort to go into actually performing each of these quests, so it's a decent amount of bank to make for that. I'm up to almost 50 grand again.
It wasn't on Karshan when the Reapers came. It was above it.
A ship?
Weather satellite. We were getting weird readings. I'm network admin, so I went up to check the hardware. I'm unscrewing a panel when my radio goes quiet. Then I noticed these red dots on Karshan. So I just stared into the sun. Then I saw the smoke. Reaper ships.
Bastards.
Are you the guy that needed the Pillars of Strength?
I recovered your Pillars of Strength from the Kite's Nest. They're yours, waiting in Bay D-24.
Thank you. Right now, my people need any reminder of their faith they can get.
There we go. Jam all the reputation we can in there. And we're up to 60 grand. Speaking of which... Ooh, that's a new weapon variant. Let's grab it just for having the option. Don't know how good it may or may not be. Increased melee damage for your rifles. Terminus armor, probably not. Yeah. Prioritizing grabbing upgrades for the type of weapons I primarily use, since the player seems to be a pretty big chunk of the overall damage source. But I figure I'll grab various weapon types even if I won't use them, so that I at least have the option to switch those weapons and even upgrade them for other characters. Last stop, Barlovan.
I rescued those soldiers from Reaper territory.
Excellent work. The Shadow Broker has authorized me to offer you a finder's fee for his guard's safety. And now that our business is concluded, I have to tend to some other engagements. Goodbye, Commander. And may I say, good luck.
He's probably planning on leaving at this point.
Selling now would be unwise. I'm aware of what's happening. Offload them into the Motan cluster. And then I'd advise traveling someplace safer.
So his dialogue from before, he referred to the Shadow Broker as a he, and said that he's been busy lately. So that implies, that shows two things. One, of course, he has no idea who the Shadow Broker is, because it's Liara. And it also shows how the Shadow Broker's contacts didn't even notice when the Shadow Broker changed people, because Liara and I killed the last Shadow Broker and she took their place, and only a tiny handful of people are aware of that switchover even happening. Well, Krogan space it is then. The link. Pretty much the only thing remaining on the map. I've reconfirmed that this is in fact the Leviathan quest. So there's the only flashing thing on the left of the map, which means the only quest, like actual quest where you go like boots on the ground. And I've gone through my quest log to make sure I've taken care of everything that is, you know, fly over here and grab this thing, and then go talk to somebody on the Citadel and make them happy. At least I think I've completed all of them. Not immediately apparent because my quest log is so crowded with other stuff right now. But as far as I can tell, it's all done with. So Tuchanka it is. Well, that's a hell of a bullet point, huh? Cure the genophage, no biggie, just one of the primary points of conflict of the entire trilogy. Other things should be priority first, though. Always avoid progressing the story for as long as possible. There we go. That's neat, huh? You actually can see them on the map. Also, I lose the ability to scroll around the map, apparently. I can only scroll up and down here. Let's see, we've already read this all before, but just as a reminder, 2.1 billion is the population here. We've read through the description of Tuchanka in the last game, which I don't think has changed that significantly. Alright. The Shroud facility is where we're going to go to take Morden and try to cure the genophage. There's a Cerberus attack happening here, and there's the Turian survivors that are the son of our Turian Primarch. Let's do the Cerberus attack first. How about James and Garrus this time? And kind of arbitrarily picking pairings, basically, whenever we're not doing stuff that I think will have major story implications. Although, joke's on me when it turns out to have major story applications, I guess. Who is this? James. It's using the shotgun. We have a lot of gun variants now, like a lot of them. Which one's the new one? Particle rifle, that's a hell of a ridiculous looking weapon. So highest damage is the Argus. More weight, more capacity, slower fire rate, terrible accuracy compared to this guy over here, the Valkyrie. Particle rifle's neat. That just seems like fun because of how ridiculous it is. Very accurate, very high ammo, low damage. So it's like you'd be plicking away at them slowly. Let's do the Valkyrie for now. Let's prioritize damage. Damage and accuracy or piercing? I'll do piercing. There we go. Oops. Didn't mean to switch away. He's using the katana right now. Can I go higher than that on damage? The Eviscerator. Ooh, the Claymore. That's ridiculous, because that's the Krogan shotgun. Why not, though? Melee damage? Just general damage, we'll start with that. Although sticking a big sword on it is... It sounds fun, but what's the point? If you're using a shotgun, why are you meleeing people? I guess it's quicker, yeah. I'm gonna go for piercing, I think. Hey, Garrus. New sniper rifle options. Mostly this guy, though. The assault rifle. You're already using the Valkyrie, so you're on point. I can upgrade my my shuriken. Oh. Looks like it automatically replaces it as you go along. Power magnifier is now 15% instead of 10%. Okay, so it must keep only one of each category on hand and automatically use the highest quality one. Which means that if that is the case, that means that if you pick the ones you like already, then you don't have to swap them out. So that's a good sign. Let's see, I've been doing the one that helps me with ammo capacity. Is that worth it though? Stability, piercing. Let's do damage. I don't think the ammo capacity is that big of a deal considering how lightly I used my ranged weapons. 4 points to spend. Let's finish saving up overload. That'll be 2 more points, right? Yeah. Then I can get a more ridiculous chain attack, I think. Or I could go for the giant burst to how effective it is against shields and barriers. That's probably the smart thing to do. Although having a chain between 3 different targets would also be pretty fun. Because it just feels powerful to have it attack start chaining all over the screen like that. Let's see. Let's give you a concussive shot rank. Increase force and damage to frozen targets. Increase recharge speed. Let's go for the recharge speed, I think, because frozen's not the most common state of being. So these next points cost 4. Or I can go into frag grenade for some bonus damage. Let's give James incendiary ammo. There we go. Give everyone their own ammo type, since not everyone will always be able to have squad ammo, and who knows what configurations I'll use in the future.
Shepard, Cerberus is landing forces away from the Tuchanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Looks like Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander. I'll go back up, get a read on what they're shooting at.
Get on it. All right, let's find a control room for those cannons. Kill anything in our way.
Let's go make a mess. Incendiary ammo, fortification, armor-piercing ammo. My armor's already up. And now a lot of things are glowy. Oh. Have to activate it separately. There we go. Yep. Good to go. So there's the control console. I said council instead of console. Nailed it. Just keeping an eye out. Oh. Hi, dude. He exploded. Oh my god, that was so tragic. Hi there. No. Oh, they just kind of showed up, didn't they? That was weird how they were so passive. I kind of just don't expect them to bother to program stealth into this game. Just because I wouldn't really expect the enemies to have those kinds of rules. Working on that armor? Ah, you're blocking my path. Stop that. I'll somersault you straight to hell. Where's that guy? There you are. There you are. Oh, I lost my curve. Oh, who's that? There you are. Bye-bye. Ooh, that's a bad time for you. And you. And you again. And now you. Ow. Oh shit, there's a guy like on top of me. Stop that. It's the downside of using Lash is that I basically fling people directly towards myself. Gotta stay on top of that. Not doing so hot, is he? There we go. How about you? Oh, well, there that goes. Turns out the teammates are pretty capable. Thank you. That's a long fall down. Tuchanka is a mess. Hi. Get fucked.
Control center secure. And I think it's time to test this cannon.
It's a med kit. I might want to heal first. So I don't really trust the capacity to last. There we go. I do it right? Oh. They were waiting for us. This is definitely another case of us basically playing a map from multiplayer. Hey there. Taking what we got. As you can imagine, the multiplayer is pretty passable as a game mode because it basically plays like this, except you're playing with multiplayer with friends instead of just fighting bots alone like I am. Squads were like 4 or 5 people, I don't really remember. It was a passable experience, but I was only really playing it because it was Mass Effect and not because I cared about multiplayer modes, because I haven't really gotten addicted to a multiplayer game since 2004, which is Halo 2. Hey there. I was waiting for this guy to stick his head back out, but he just kind of wandered off. Hi there. Hi there. He'll be fine. Oh, missed that shot. Nailed it. There's a chain attack. Bad news for you. I exist. Wow, that's a really long-range chain, by the way. They're pretty spaced out and hit both of them. And then I ignited him in midair. The end. Bad time for him. There we go. I'm like, how do I reactivate this thing? My Omni tool's not working. You gotta hit it a lot with attacks. I'm on it. It's really strange to have to attack it. Melee probably makes more sense.
Power to the main console. Heading back now.
On my way. Oh, I missed my explosion chance. No. Oh well. I'll just have to punch him in the sky. Sky puncher. No shield for you. No gravity for you. No spine for you. Oopsie. Did I do that? There we go. That's a concussive shot. Oh, that guy's dead. Thought he survived the blast. There you go. Anyone else? Oh wow, you guys are busy around here, huh? There we go. Just hit him with all the options till he stops moving. It'll work. Oh, that was a mech sound, wasn't it? Thought it was. Oh. Missed him a chance. Ruh-roh.
On the double.
Hi there. Oh, wow, good miss. Oh, that's a turret. I'm like, wow, that guy's really shooting well from behind cover. My mistake. Got him. Breaking that shield. Here comes the warp. There we go. That was apparently keeping me behind cover. Yay! We land. I'll just assume he's dead. Ooh.
Not the kind of Krogan relic I expected to find.
Well, that's probably a good find.
Commander, cruiser initiating bombardment.
Cannon control restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing.
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat, direct hit.
That's what I'm talking about!
All right. Good work, everyone.
Firing main cannon.
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational, Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an Alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
There we go. Another 10,000. Actually less than some of the minor missions I did along the way here. Although, I think I just picked something up I can use. Who was it? Was it the power grid? Technician Purgatory looking for new power grid. Is that the schematics I found? That might have been it. I'm pretty sure I found the new schematics. It might have been the Purgatory one. So, Alien. Shadow Brooker Wet Squad, 25 points. And Krogan, 1st Division, 50 points. There we go. We're at 1563. Just gotta get that percentage up.
So, Reapers don't have colonies. You can't bomb them, or you're bombing what's left of your own planet. They make their own soldiers out of our civilians. They don't have supply lines. How do you beat something like that?
I'll let you know if I think of something.
My army grows. Alright, this one's a bit more major. Downed vessel. Extract Turian survivors. Let's go with Garrus and Liara this time, huh? Or maybe Lara and Javik this time? No, let's do Garrus and Liara. I just want to take all of them with me. Why can't I just take all of them with me? I want to hear all the dialogue. Even James. What do we have here? Ooh. Liara's a little behind. Alright, warp ammo. Yes, the squad option. I think I will go for the squad option. Just because you never know when you're going to pair your party with a group that doesn't have access to the squad option. Obviously, I often have overlap right now. But, yeah, it's good to have the option open at the very least. I'm at about 60% already on reputation. Yeah, 3/5.
This crash site's a nightmare. Edie, try to raise Lieutenant Victus. Yes, ma'am.
For a Turian commander, what happened here is... let's just say the Turian code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass. What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, ma'am, but the Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
Alright, set her down. Let's save this platoon. Edie? Did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position. Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying!
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Looks worse than I feared.
Right, I almost made it dumb, because I was thinking about personalities and stuff like that, but obviously Garrus is a Turian, so of course he's going to have some interesting perspectives for this mission that is on the Turian planet. Here we go. If only you could stack weapon upgrade types over the entire party. Oh right, everyone has warp now. Right. So this weakens the armor of granted targets and is powerful against people that are lifted by biotics, which admittedly is something we're going to be doing. This is more damage to armor and more damage. Let's do the warp one then, yeah.
A secret Turian mission on Tuchanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
Nothing has come up through any of my networks.
This is especially, yeah, in this is one of those cases where everybody has a squad ammo type, so I have to pick one or the other because it'll overlap.
We don't want them to call for backup.
I made a mistake. Explosion. You dead? Everyone dead? Good. No backup. Powers cannot be used during cooldowns. You clearly can't possibly be already aware of this far in.
Casualties. Looks like they survived the crash, but then a harvester took them out. Died in the explosion? And then pulled out. Shepard, I hear gunfire.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Surprise on our side for once. I like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
So I have incentive to try to take care of this guy because if people find out that it may be inept, then it makes the Primarch look bad, and we're trying to back this Primarch so that we can, because he's willing to work with us, and the last thing we want to do is try to work with a new one. That would just delay us even more. There we go. Weird delay on the concussive blast there. There comes the pain. I think the warp ammo helped out here. That guy was singularity'd, and it seemed like Garrus was doing some serious damage with the sniper rifle. Is he still using that? Yeah.
Harvester! Incoming harvester!
That was the wrong person to target.
Got it. That harvester's going to destroy the Turian escape pod.
I'm working on it. I can only spam this button so fast. Oh right, I have a gun. Don't make fun of me. Take it out. No, I almost got it. Oh, there it goes.
Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site.
There's another pod ahead.
Where do I go from here?
Save them all. Excellent work.
Oh, ladder. Neat. I wonder if that was optional. I wonder if I could have failed to save them all just now because they seem to be indicating that I accomplished something in a more gamey way than just a general, like, you saved the day, Shepard.
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
Being the son of Adrian Victus is a lot to live up to. It's a big military name on Palaven. War's expected to run in the Victus blood.
Children shouldn't be burdened with the successes of their parents any more than their failings.
The Faestrin. Oh, we're finding some fun, ridiculous things. Ooh, ultralight materials for my SMG. If I pick up enough ultralight variants, I can start having more varieties of weapons all equipped at once without losing power speed, which would be ideal. What was that? Oh, medkit. I'll take it. A lot of dead Turians around here.
Looks like we got the jump.
Follow my lead.
I'll show you the jump. Oh, they already saw us. Well, there goes that. Hi there. Please stop existing. Thank you. It's Marauder Shields! Goodbye, Marauder Shields! Oh. There we go. Another one. You wouldn't mind dying, would you? Listen, I know you guys want to fight, but I gotta deal with the harvester real quick. I'm gonna run in circles while I focus on this guy for a bit. I'm just spamming every power I can at him. Come on! Oh. Dang it. That was so close to being a successful kill. Well, everyone... At least it panicked and ran.
We saved all those men.
This way.
So they seem to know better than to just let you kill them. They seem to run away when they're getting low on health. And they try to self-preserve.
Over here.
I wonder if the ones you fail to kill show up later or not.
Shepard here. What's your status?
We're in deep. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight. We're on our way.
There's a data pad down there. Is that my goal or not? That does kind of seem like a dead end over there. Yep. Super roll.
Barnick, how's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
How's Victus going to live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
Oh, so Victus is not... He's up to something bad here. Did he betray his team? Singularity, yay! There we go. It wouldn't trigger correctly at first. The first one, for some reason, didn't make it. Weird. I don't need no ladders. I need a ladder, apparently. Oh. I want to do a ridiculous action dive.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
Oh, there's the one. Oh, crap.
Right away.
Let's get out of its line of sight for just a moment to just deal with some of these other guys. Oh! Okay. That doesn't happen much. I failed to realize that I was even in that much danger.
Here. Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
No,
Understood.
no, come back. Oh. They keep running away. But I want them destroyed. How you doing? Doing alright? Oh, he's dead. Doesn't work. That's too bad. What are you fighting? Hi. Oh, wrong attack. Oh, maybe good attack. Oh, there it goes. Didn't matter if it was the wrong attack. It still worked. Oh, there's a harvester. Oh, it won't let me use my... There it goes. It wasn't letting me use warp. Oh. Okay, that hurt. That was a bad time. Holy crap. Is someone behind me right now? What? Okay. Slightly frustrating. I'm apparently failing to identify what direction attacks are coming from or something.
Understood.
Jesus Christ, harvesters are ridiculous. Oh, no, take cover. No, actually get away from the grenade. Holy crap, game.
There's the harvester. It's retreating.
The damage spikes are all over the place in this game, where it goes from 0 to 100. So I can practically sleepwalk through most encounters, then out of nowhere, like, each planet will have, like, one fight where I'm like, how did I die? What went wrong? Ah! I think it's the distant harvester in the... I hope. Marauder shields, stop it. Not like this. Not like this. Uh-oh. Under attack. There we go. Setting up some bouncing shots. There we go. That's a bad time for you. Oh yeah. Now the big guy. Can you not curve the shot? Doing what we can. There we go, that one's down.
Okay. Let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
It seems that the Turians are playing with political dynamite here. Maybe they should inform the Krogan.
Krogan-Turian animosity is ancient and intense. It's inborn.
And I need them to work together, so let's not complicate things.
Anything down here? I don't think so, no. Just some low-resolution textures. You're not supposed to look at that closely. Here we go. I'm trying to minimize how many of them escape, but one of them has. Just seems like a bad idea to have any of them get away. Yep.
Alright, let's move! Not one more soldier dies here today! For Paladin!
We'll see about that. I mean, if all the soldiers are dead, then we're set and totally can avoid more of them dying. Otherwise, we'll see. Oh, big guy's here. Ow, by the way. Where's that guy? I lost the Marauder. Oh. Get out of the way. Okay, that's a bad. No, thank you. That brute's gonna knock us out of cover and create some real problems. trying to activate Liara's attacks, and they're not quite activating when I try. Which is creating a few problems for me. Pop. Pop. I want to take out the ads for now so we can focus on the big bad guy without it being too much of a problem. So we're getting a lot of interference. There we go. Who else? I can pretty much just singularity lash over and over again. Where's the big guy? Did they take him out? No, they didn't. Well, we've got a lot less other enemies for now. Come on, one more. Oh, he moved out of range. There we go, clear. There we go. No armor for you! Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow. There we go. One overload to take out the shields, singularity to mobilize them, then the detonation. That one's got partial health, interesting. Just doing what I can here. They're interfering with my ability to target. Under attack. There we go, blew up. Gotcha. Take you out. Where's the Marauder? I saw you, didn't I? Oh, must have died otherwise. Huh.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him. I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down.
Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today, but we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is, we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Well, we saved his son, but now we have a new problem. There's a bomb on Tuchanka. Ooh, that's one way to ruin relationships. That is Cerberus again, but what the hell is Cerberus doing?
We could be on the front lines. Why have they got us guarding a door anyway? Who's gonna break regs right now?
War makes people stupid. Besides, you talked with Moreau? Electors invaded this ship and kidnapped the crew.
Damn. Okay, I guess we gotta be ready for anything to come through that door.
Thank you, from Jessica Fromm. Dear Commander Shepard, my name is Jessica Fromm. You saved my life on Benning. I have lost so many friends in all this, but I find hope in the idea that their memory lives on in me. I know I'm just one woman, but I wanted to let you know you're making a real difference. Bless you, Commander. It says that Liara and Garrus are together here in the lounge. That's something new.
Enough about me. What were you doing before we met up here?
Oh, you know, this and that.
Come on, spill it to Sony.
Very well. I fought several explosive battles with Cerberus. I helped Shepard stop a robotic assassin on Mars. Oh, and I discovered plans for a Prothean doomsday device that were buried for 50,000 years.
Yeah, so just this and that, huh? Turian's on a secret mission to Tuchanka, huh? No one told me anything about it.
Hello, Shepard.
I'm curious to see how this bomb on Tuchanka plays out. I don't suppose ignoring it is an option. Good to see you.
So, Archangel.
You heard about that, huh?
Your sojourn on Omega generated quite a few articles, not to mention security footage. There's one thing I couldn't dig up, though. Did you really take out 3 Blue Suns mercenaries with 1 bullet?
No, of course not. The third guy had a heart attack. Not fair to count him.